Racing daylight. Worked this Monday here, just updating this video, but yeah, I had to make it to the trailhead before I lose daylight. You know, it's a late one, but at least I'm getting out. That's the important point. So, gotta chase this thing up the hill. Climbing now. Oh man, just missed it. Oh well, that was kind of a fun little game. Won't make it to the top of Black Knight Mountain though. Maybe next time. Well, I didn't beat the sun, but whew, yeah, that was a good climb. I've had a tickle in the back of my throat, like a little. That's been worrying me for about a week, but it hasn't gotten worse, and just kind of avoiding people, but no trouble breathing, so that's good. That's really good. Oh, we had a long day. I woke up at 5, which is uncharacteristic, and yeah, been hard going. It's now 4, so 11 hours at work. Decided I need this. Do an hour here, then head home and actually spend time with the fam. I wish I could just cut work out completely. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Independently wealthy. I'm hoping maybe I'll establish a Patreon page and you guys can just fund me. I mean, wouldn't that be ideal? Oh man. No, I have no illusions about striking it rich on frickin' YouTube. See all those guys all the time, eh? Oh, I'm gonna be the next big thing, Steve-O. Subscribe to me, I'll subscribe back. So long as you watch and I don't, we'll be happy. So, for the usual, guys, I don't care if you watch this. This isn't about you. It's about me. About my journey. So far, you know, it's September. I'm going down still. And that's awesome. Man, gets a little steeper after that first descent. I'm not quite back up to see my hand. Not quite back up where it hinges up even further to the final climb. But this ankle, yeah, it just doesn't have the flexibility, so I'm relying really heavily on, you know, essentially having the heel up off the ground and pushing off on the balls of my feet to get up here, and it is slow. I love this part of the trail. Covered in trees. Just a slight climb to it. Oh man. I could stay in this type of forest for forever. Just that perfect blend of opening and, you know, hillside. You can see elk and deer and bear a little bit off. Like, it's got that right piney smell to it. This is where I like to be. Oh man, I am sore. That was a good climb down the hill. It felt like I was just doing like calf raises the whole way, so that's good. I needed that. And then I'm also rocking my hat like a 10-year-old in my era, just straight back. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? We're out here just on the lower end of Smittyland. with Stug, I decided to take the boys down here for a little walk. And right? Did you find some rocks, Sander? Yeah? You're just gonna stare blankly like a deer. How about you, Hayden? What did you find? Dirt. Lots of dirt.
No.
But yeah, I've only got like 500 steps today at work, so a lot of office time. So decided we'd do a little circuit, and then I'm gonna have to go out after this because this is a little slow moving. Well, just exciting all the neighborhood dogs, but that's how it goes. At least they know somebody weird is out walking with an exceptionally bright headlamp on. But oh yeah, we made it pretty much to the dome. I don't want to stretch it too far, but no, the ankle's feeling good, legs feeling good. So you know, we'll end tonight with probably 7,000 steps instead of 2,250 or whatever the heck I got. So pretty much a success on that point. There's some more eyeballs in there. Good times. Have a good night, little one. Out here on the high rim, kids are snap time for the littlest ones, so Cassie's keeping them entertained as I kind of get some hiking in. I wasn't wearing my Fitbit earlier, so playing outside with the kids today, I had amassed a total of 31 steps. So I'm like, well, let's go see if I can get all 12,000 up on the trail. So here we are. It's a gorgeous day. It's kind of cool out today. We're kind of just into it. I mean, I think I'm only a couple hundred meters away from the truck, so feeling excellent. And got a little bit of weight in my pack. Got some extra water, a saw, some emergency gear, and just kind of slowly start increasing that as I hike more and more. This section of the trail is kind of nice in the sense that there's not a lot of sort of crazy ups or downs unless I wanted to, because I can go, I think it's probably 4K maybe, gets me into the Cardinal Creek area, which I've taken you guys into numerous times. But we're essentially heading back towards Cardiac Hill, and so there's a little bit of custom tailoring on how much essentially elevation I can gain, because I can get up to the top here, which I'm kind of approaching, and then it's all downhill from there. So yeah, right. Oh, this is well, you can see the trees are straight up and that path is not. So we got a nice good climb down here. Just got to be careful with my ankle, make sure it's doing good. But no, this is an area that I did clean out before. There's one more tree down. Kind of looks like it got maybe beat up and moved from some wind, but still entirely passable, which is freaking awesome. I mean, that's the name of the game, is trying to keep this trail open. And so far, yeah, we're heading down into the boardwalk area, which is covered in snow. Can't remember when that was. I think that was like April or May or something like that. I think it was May, before I broke my leg, that I was in here. So yeah, it'd be sweet to show you guys. I love it in this little valley. This is so great through here. Tons of little boardwalks, and oh man, so peaceful. So great. So come down here. This is Cardinal Creek in the off season. Not a lot of water flowing. I dug out some of this in hopes that this bridge will stay here, but this is a lot of rock. So I mean, I think it's pretty much game over for this bridge at some point, but hey, whichever. There we go. This switchbacks up and up and up and up and up and up, and like, it's ridiculous, but it's all the way up. So this is gonna feel great. Scotty Creek crossing. Oh, it moves around a lot. Oh yeah, that's not sketchy at all. Well, whichever. We'll just have to replace that later on down the road. Oh, we're out here on the High Rim Trail again. It is smoky as heck. Look at all that smoke. It's pretty gross. So I'm breathing it in. What's the worst that could happen, right? You know, oh man, that's just all this this wildfire smoke coming up from California, Washington, Oregon. You know, the U.S. Pacific Northwest is on fire, which is funny because usually it's us. So, I mean, I guess we just get smoke no matter what. Last couple years, 2017, 2018, there was like something like 1.8 billion hectares burned. Maybe it's million. I'm gonna go with million. Whatever burned in Australia, you know, it was like a third of that. So, you know, quite a bit burning those 2 years. So I kind of thought we'd be out of it. We'd have nice clean air to breathe, but you know, late season, guess we're getting hit. This is like my favorite type of trail. Trees aren't too big, so they don't fall over. Not a lot of vegetation, so it's fairly smooth sailing. Gotta enjoy that. Although you come up to these little wetlands and you're gonna have to deal with it a bit, but not bad. Nice, gorgeous, sunny day in the Okanagan. So I made it all the way to kilometer 19. Just turning around. I've got the Silky saw to clear off some minor deadfall here and there. But you know what? If you don't have one of these saws, you got to get yourself one. This is freaking just the best. Like, yes, that thing will cut through a 6-7 inch log in no time. Like don't even break a sweat.